Hello everyone, I want to welcome you to this quick video about overcoming sales motivational issues with your employees. So this is just going to be a quick lesson on a few targeted things that we can do, starting with how to detect quickly and early when our employees are unmotivated or losing motivation. So the second thing we're going to go about is the proper ways to motivate your employees. Everybody's different, so you got to motivate them the right way. Okay, the third and final thing that we're going to go over is the results that you're going to see when you motivate your employees. So this is some exciting stuff. I'm really excited to get started. Okay, so some quick information about me and the reason why I'm qualified to make a video like this, helping tell you on how to motivate your sales employees. So I've been in management in sales companies for the past 6 years. And before that, I've been in sales for about the past 8 to 10 years. So sales is in my blood. It's something that I love. It's something that I breathe and do and have been in for quite a long time. Managing is a lot of fun and it's really rewarding and it's definitely one of my favorite fields. So anytime sales is related, motivation's huge, right? If your employees aren't motivated, then it hurts the company or hurts you. And so that's where this video is going to come in and really help kick you off. All right. So before we get started, I want you all to take a quick look at yourself. So you're watching this video because of a homework assignment, right? So how does that make you feel? Does that make you excited? Are you stoked to be here watching this video? Chances are you're not, right? So let's apply this feeling that you are feeling in this exact second into a job. Are you going to give this video 100% of your attention? Are you going to apply this video into your life? If you're not feeling it, if you're not into it, chances are you're not. So let's change that attitude right now. Let's focus on this video and let's give it our best to make sure that this is a great time. Okay, so starting with the first bit, we're going to go into early detection and lack of motivation. So this is really important when you are managing a bunch of sales employees. So even if it's a startup, something like 10 employees to a massive company where you're managing hundreds, it's very important to be on base level with your employees. And to do that, they need to be able to trust you. So communication is key. Communication is always one of the most important things that you can do with your employees. So let's start at the very beginning of the day. People show up, right? They get to work. Are your employees showing up on time? Are they late? A constantly late employee is going to have motivational issues. That is your first big red flag. As soon as the day walks in, they're 10 minutes late. They're constantly calling in, oh, I'm going to be late. I'm going to be late. That's going to be an issue. So you need to watch for that. Okay. Another thing is going to be body language. Is your employee acting sad? Are they acting depressed? How are they acting when they're on the phone with customers, when they're dealing with problems? If you can notice that agent is acting sad or depressed, then chances are that they're going to have an issue and you need to be able to communicate with them, right? But if they don't trust you, they're not going to open up. So once again, communication is huge. You got to be able to talk to your employees. Okay. The third and final thing you're going to look for in early detection is their numbers. Are their numbers dropping? Are they still performing the way they should be performing? If not, then you need to speak with them. Communication is a manager's best friend. And if you can't communicate with your employees, you're going to be in a whole lot of trouble. So you better get working on that right away. Okay. So now we're going to move on to our next issue, which is proper ways to motivate employees. So when you're working with an employee, you need to be able to know that employee, right? Some people get motivated differently. Some get motivated with rewards, some with competitions, some with recognition. So communication is a key element. Talk to them, ask them, what can I do to help you succeed? Communication is the manager's best friend. I'm going to go over that over and over again because it is so important. It is that important. The single most important part of being a manager is communication, okay? So you've talked to them, you find out what they do to get motivated, what helps them get motivated. Are they goal-oriented? Are they reward-based oriented? And then you apply that to an individual basis with your employees. Well, what if I have 100 employees? Then you need to break down a system that can reward mass groups, okay? You need to divide those employees into different groups, and you need to work with those groups to reward those employees. Everybody's different. Everybody still needs to be rewarded. So, give you a couple of examples. About 4 years ago, I started working at a startup called Marquee IT. This was a computer tech-based sales company. I started as a sales agent there and then quickly rose to managing the entire company. Okay. When I took over the management position, sales were really struggling. People weren't motivated. We had a high turnover rate. There was no rules. Employees just did whatever they wanted, right? So the first thing I had to do was turn that around and motivate these employees. So to do that, I spoke with employees one-on-one. I pulled each and every person into my office and I spoke with them, communicated with them, found out what I can do to help them improve the situation. Okay, I found out what the company can do to help improve them as a person. And I used that information to help motivate them. We had competitions, we had spiffs, and for a lot of them, it was just getting recognition. Have a morning meeting, call out their name, tell everybody the amazing job that they did. Let everybody know that they are valued, and that's going to help you improve. Okay, so real quick, we're going to go over some quick visuals. Getting ahead of ourselves here a little bit. All right. So here are 2 employees. Do those employees look motivated? They do not. So again, this is just a quick example of some body language. Okay, we're going to scroll down. This is a quick little chart. So this is an active chart of U.S. engagement in the United States right now. So 26% of employees are actively disengaged, okay? 29% are engaged, and 45% are not engaged. So the majority of your employees are not going to be engaged with work, okay? So you need to communicate. You need to find out where that's happening and why that's happening. The next chart we're going to go over real quick. This just shows the different ways that are drivers of engagement. Okay, so starting off here at that end, we have strategy, we have organizational fit, accomplishment, reward, and growth. So those are all different areas that was broken down into male and female of ways that you can reward your employees. All right. Last thing, we're running out of time here, so we gotta speed it up. The last thing real quick is signs of success. So when your employees are properly motivated, you're gonna notice a couple of big things. And this is the reward for you as a manager. So the first thing you're gonna notice is numbers are gonna be way up. Okay, when numbers start going up, motivation is high. That's a good thing. People love to be successful. The next thing you're gonna notice is you're not firing as many people and you're not having as many people quit. Okay, turnover rate is low. When everyone's successful, everyone's happy, everyone's motivated, and everyone's going to stay with you. That's super important, okay? And everybody makes money. Everybody loves money. They like making money, and that's really important as well. So in closing, we're just going to go over the 3 things we went over once again. First one is early detection, okay? We went over a couple of ways on how to tell if your employees are losing motivation. The second one is proper ways to motivate your employees, okay? And the third one is the signs of success. So if there's one thing I want you to remember from watching this video, it's that as a manager, communication is key. You need to be able to talk with your employees and build that trust. If you can talk with them and they can trust you, you will be successful. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and leave you. We are out of time. 8 minutes came and went so fast. So I hope you enjoyed the video. And remember, communication is key. Thank you.